Enlightenment is not a feeling. It is a skill that we learn and put into practice each moment of each day. When we practice it, certain feelings become rare and brief, and go away. These are uncomfortable feelings and thoughts such as fear, anger, hatred, excessive desire, greed, confusion, and delusion. Certain thoughts and feelings become easy to cultivate, so they persist a long time. These include healthy vitality, joy, and peace. Thus we can work, play, and sit still free of suffering. How long does it take to develop this skill and put it into practice? There are two parts to the answer to that question. The first is that this skill set, the skill of being an aware, healthy, happy human being, is natural for all of us. It is always and immediately available. The challenge that takes time is unlearning all the habits of misery that we already have. So how long does it take to unlearn the habits of confusion and misery? Opinions vary, so let's start with the source. Shakyamuni Buddha said that a person, practicing diligently as a monk or nun, could achieve arhatship, complete awakening that will stick and last as a living skill, in 6 years. That doesn't mean that everyone does. For some, it takes longer. For many, significant benefits first show up in, say, 2 months. Then we stick at it and get better. Benefiting from conveniences such as indoor heating and air conditioning, and healthy diet and exercise of modern society, I have found that a 3-year master's program in self-mastery, with about 2 hours a day of meditation, plus some longer periods, and including a lot of self-inquiry with tools like journaling, can achieve remarkable results. There are other frames of interpretation. Back around 1100 CE, Zen master Dogen of Japan went to China and learned of two traditions. One said awakening was possible in a single lifetime. That is the Zen view. The other said that it takes 100,000 lifetimes. That view probably came up through Vietnam, where the Theravada and Zen traditions had blended. Dogen puzzled over this. He also experienced deep, total awakening a single moment. His conclusion: 6 years, a lifetime, 100,000 lifetimes, it doesn't matter. Living the way each moment, that is, living in awareness with the intention of no harm to anyone, neither ourselves nor anyone else, is worth doing each moment, each day of our lives. Meditation to achieve enlightenment. Meditation is a very complete, wonderful practice with which beneficial results for our life can be achieved. Through meditation, we know more deeply and we understand the goodness of the universe, which are essential roads to enlightenment, so we can deduce that the meditation will help us on the road to enlightenment. Meditation is a technique that we must practice constantly to achieve spiritual and mental results. In any case, we tell you that if you want to start, it will be necessary that you follow a series of basic steps. Stay away from all distracting entities such as cell phones, televisions, radios, or any other device or thing that manages to break your concentration. Absolute rapport is absolutely necessary when you begin to meditate. Find a comfortable place and sit in a position where you feel comfortable. Some recommend the lotus or half lotus position, but if these are difficult to do, do not worry, crossing your legs naturally you can also achieve meditation. When you are sitting with your back straight and in a comfortable position, you should begin to control your breathing. Deep inhalations and exhalations focused on your belly are recommended, so that it expands and contracts in a natural but noticeable way. Close your eyes and focus on the energy that constitutes and surrounds your body. Concentrating on it will cause you to enter a state of deep concentration in which your thoughts will not disturb you. Congratulations, you are meditating. The most recommended thing to achieve significant changes and get closer and closer to the paths of enlightenment is that you practice every day for at least 20 minutes, be patient, dedication, and little by little you will understand the meaning of meditating. Knowing how to meditate. Buddhism and its states of enlightenment are processes that take years of preparation and understanding. Siddhartha Gautama, founder of Buddhism and currently better known as Gautama Buddha, had to go through many years of preparation before reaching the state of enlightenment or the state of Buddha. For Buddhists, the state of enlightenment is one in which a person reaches the deepest possible state of concentration in which he understands the truths of his being and his universe. Certainly this degree of understanding is achieved by very few in life. After this state we find nirvana, a term that is impossible to describe in a few words. In any way it is indicated that it has no beginning or end, it cannot be generated or manufactured, it has no duality, it is not a subjective state of consciousness. And it cannot be defined in parts or stages that have definable particularities. How to achieve Buddha enlightenment? The Buddha's enlightenment is a state that is achieved through introspection and meditation. It takes many years of practice and understanding. It is indicated that it is a state possible for humans, yet it is fair to point out that it is an extremely difficult path to achieve that entails the total uprooting of the mundane. The Buddhahood is achieved when you get beyond desire, craving, aversion, and confusion. As previously indicated, the state of Buddha is possible for people. Moreover, it is fair to point out that Gautama Buddha has not been the only Buddha. In fact, he is number 28 in a list of 29 beings who have reached the state of meditation or Buddha. These are some characteristics that represent a Buddha. He is dignified or noble, self-enlightened to perfection, of perfect knowledge and conduct, glorious, divine, unsurpassed knower of the world, unmatched leader of people, teacher of both gods and humans, fully enlightened or transcended, blessed, fortunate, and absolute knower of light and darkness.